Good morning, beautiful people. I'm currently in Singapore. It's just absolutely chucked it down with rain, so hopefully that'll be it for the day. So I'm going to show you how I'm travelling Singapore on a budget. First things first, stay at a hostel that gives you breakfast, preferably that you can get the breakfast all day. It might just be toast and jam, but it saves you as a broke backpacker in somewhere expensive like Singapore. So for the first time in probably ever while traveling, I've actually made like a detailed, not too detailed, a semi-detailed list. Wrote it all down last night of what I wanted to do, because I've only got such a short while here and I do want to fit in a lot because I know there's loads to do. Obviously we'll just have to see how things go today. But the first thing on the list, despite just having that toast, that's not, if you know me well, you know that that's not enough breakfast for me. I'm going somewhere that's revered for its breakfast, a kaya toast, and it's called Young Kaya Toast or something like this. And it's meant to be a traditional sort of breakfast you have in Singapore, so I'm gonna check that out.
Hey, what's up?
Alright, so I got it completely wrong. Well, not completely, but it's called Yarkun Kaya Toast. It's where you're meant to come apparently.
Thank you so much.
So here it is, the national breakfast dish. This is the traditional one. So it's got the kaya butter, which is eggs, coconut milk, sugar, and some like extract from padang leaves. I'm not quite sure what they are, but I'm looking forward to trying it. And also, traditionally, you'll pair it with a coffee and some soft boiled eggs. So it's time to do the taste test. It's very sweet, which I obviously love. I have such a sweet tooth. I'm gonna try it with the egg now. Let's give it a go. It's so good. It's so good. For all of this, it cost me $450 Singapore dollars. So I think that's about £250. I rate that very, very highly indeed. It was buttery, sugary.
So we're just on the edge of Chinatown now.
So here's the banking district, which is all high-rise buildings, and then this is all Chinatown, which is very much not the norm for Singapore, because normally you walk around sort of looking up, your head held high looking at the architecture, but Chinatown is a bit different in this sense. So let's go explore. One thing you do need to be prepared to do if you come to Singapore is sweat. A lot. Just a short walk away, we have the Buddha tooth relic and temple. I've got to say, this is one of the most impressive temples that I've ever had the privilege of visiting. Around the outside here, and well, we're on the top floor now, this is the 5th floor, and it's known as the pagoda of 10,000 Buddhas, because there's literally all around the outside of this top wall and in the pagoda, just in the middle here, there is 10,000 little statues of Buddhas. And also, the thing I like about this temple is that it's so immersive. You can learn so much. There's just
there's lots of cards telling you what everything means. Learned so much more about Buddhism there. And I think if there's any one place you come in Singapore, for me, it's got to be there. So after a sticky morning around Chinatown's temples, I've come to the Maxwell Food Centre, which is like a hawker where you get the cheap food in Singapore. Been recommended a particular stall to go to for what's perhaps the best Hainanese, I don't know, is that how I say it? Rice in the whole of Singapore. So I've decided that that's where I'm going to get lunch. It's pretty cheap. I think it's just here. It's about $5 Sing for a medium chicken rice, which is what people have said to get. So I'm going to go for it and see how it tastes. Hey, oh, can I get the medium chicken rice, please? Thank you so much. I mean, it's chicken and rice, which is always good in my book anyway, but this is so good. Perfect lunch, nice and cheap. It's exactly what I need. So good. This is sugarcane juice with lemon juice as well. Like, my sweet tooth is just loving me right now. Just get an egg tart, please. Thank you. Just the one, please. The famous little fella. Still a little bit warm, so it's definitely very freshly baked. Oh my god, that's so good. That's amazing. Get one of these. Come to Singapore and get one of these. So, this is it, the third and final temple for the day, the Sri Mariamman Temple. It's the oldest Hindu temple in Singapore. Right, so I'm just walking down to the Marina Bay area now, and I mean, look, it's just, I think it's absolutely beautiful. It really is just such a well planned and built city. I absolutely love it here. Sometimes you go somewhere and it just clicks with you. That's what today has been for me here. I think it's important in a city to allow yourself time to just wander and see what happens, and that's exactly what I've done for the last hour or so. It's just, it allows you to feel the vibe of a city. Yeah, you're seeing it right. That is a river that runs through this shopping mall. This could be my favourite city in the world. I feel like this vlog's going to be really long, so if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe if you're not already and you want to see some more, and share it to anyone you think might enjoy it. Other than that, big love, and as always, it feels good around here, but today it feels especially good. I love this place.